Can you hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. And I'm trying to wait till a few people get in. Hey, Miss M. Hey, newborn boom. Damu blood. Hey, thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all, I found some stuff. Hey, problem solver. Okay, so we gonna get started. We got like 55 people here, so we gonna get started. Because I got a lot of pictures I gotta show y'all that I put together. We are going to talk about more signs of a sacrifice in the Shanquella Robinson's case. Okay, y'all? So let's get started. Okay. So I wanted, I was going over some pictures. So I wanted to, let me make sure y'all can see everything that I'm seeing. All right. So I looked up some of the first, Masonic Grand Lodges. And as you can see, you see the horses on there. It reminds you of the funeral, first of all, with the horses and the women that look like witches. I'm not looking at the comment section, y'all, so I'm looking at the pictures. So I'm just letting y'all know that now. I'm just trying to make sure you all can see everything. Okay? Making sure my screen is right. So I just wanted to go over some extra stuff that, shows you all that everything about this whole case seems as if it was a sacrifice, y'all. Okay, now y'all see the horses. And let's keep going, y'all. Now we went over this before, the Masonic floor and everything. The owl, which, is tied to a lot of stuff that happened that weekend. Would even take off in his situation. Because we all know that, Drake got this little clothing line now with the owl on there and everything. So just wanted to show you all a few extra things that I missed before. Okay. The colors, the blue and the red, I was looking at this is like the inside the Freemasons' oldest Grand Lodge. I can pull this up on YouTube. And as you can see, the blue and the red, this is what their main colors, y'all. This is Freemasonic mess, okay, y'all? All around the border. Some of the signs that, people throwing up, these are devil worshippers, y'all. And this even goes into what Shanquella was. Look at her hand right here in this picture. It looks just like what they're throwing up over here to the left. Look at their hands to the left and look at their hands to the right at the funeral. I hope y'all can see everything. Same signs. Another thing that I found out too, I hadn't known about this, but I had forgot about it. The yellow, it's a sign of submission. And I don't know why I didn't think about this, because Dolph passed away with the yellow on as well. The yellow roses. And I want y'all to pay attention to this too. A lot of people been talking about this too. The colors of the casket was a lot of colors that was the favorite colors of the people that took her out. Dejanay, these are their favorite colors. And these are the colors that was on her casket, y'all. Which I find odd that, the hitter's favorite colors is the color of her casket. I find that really, really odd. Now, we went over this before as to why did they put that picture. That was the biggest picture that they had at the funeral home of her with, half dressed, y'all. Looking like, half mermaid, the Starbucks cup. And look at the meaning that's behind the Starbucks cup, y'all. I want y'all to pay this attention. It's a lot of pictures out with her with flowers on it. And I didn't pay some other stuff attention before that I paid attention now. But the flower of life, there's a lot of pictures that she has, and she has these flowers on her clothing. The pillow, I don't want to blow it up too much, y'all might not be able to see it. But even the pillow that was on her bed that night, it has the flower of life on it, y'all. Not just the floor with the infinity links on it, on the rug, but her pillows on the bed had the same exact thing on it, the flower of life, which was the same thing that Quavo had on his clothes the night that, Takeoff was taken out. Same weekend. I find that kind of odd. Now, another thing that I noticed, I don't know if y'all can see it in this picture really good. Look at the mother's earrings. See her earrings, y'all? Do y'all see her earrings? It's the same as this place right here where they, store, the Starbucks symbolism and all that stuff at. Same flower of life on the mother's earrings. And I was like, this is crazy. Wait a minute, I gotta go to the comment section to see what y'all saying now, because this was weird to me. What do y'all think about this earring? But let me put up a better picture real quick so you can see it a little bit better. Yeah. Do you see the earrings, y'all? Same symbolism. You can't hear me? You say you don't hear me anymore? Okay. Can you hear me? Don't worry, they just got blocked. Can y'all hear me? Okay. What do y'all think about these earrings? Now, people are saying I'm reaching, but do y'all see these earrings? Flower of life. I'm trying to blow it up as much as I possibly can. Do y'all see this? Okay, let's keep going. We're gonna have to block people over here. That's mandatory out here. Okay, so this is another thing that I brought up last time about the one eye symbolism, with the mother sitting like right in front of the picture, and the one eye symbolism. And as y'all can see, this is something that's been going on in the music industry for a long time, the one eye symbolism. Pay attention to her shirt right here too, with the hand on it at the bottom right in the front. And look at the hands on Quavo's jacket on this video, which was the last video that they made that lined up with, Takeoff's passing. And I tried to blow this picture up a little bit more as far as her clothing, but it looks like it's a pyramid on there too, to the left. It's a lot of little symbolisms that's on her clothing right here that matches up with Takeoff, and it's weird. It's very weird. And I know people are like, oh, you're reaching, but there ain't no way that all of this stuff lines up, y'all. We talked about the carpet with the infinity links on it, just like their brand. What are the odds of that, y'all? And we talked about this as well. We also went over this already, but it's more to this. I want to go into a little bit more. The father doing the interview with the bell bracelet on. Now, this is something else that I wanted to talk to you all about. Queen City News reported, they're one of the biggest reporters that's talking about the case. And I want you to look at where it says Queen City News at. Look at that and look at Khalid, her best friend's shirt. This is like his clothing line. It's the same symbol, y'all. I don't know if y'all can see it. It's the same symbol on his shirt as it is as the news. I thought that was odd too. The earrings, the Saturn earrings that she has on. That's another thing that I didn't notice at first, but yes. Them big ass earrings on look like they're gonna pull a hole and, slit your ear. That's what she has on. Saturn earrings. This is another thing I was telling you all about. The leopard print that the mother wore. That's, a big thing with Masonic. The Freemasons and Eastern Stars. It symbolizes that they have sold out, y'all. Masonic puppets. It symbolizes occults. SEX kittings. This is what this symbolizes, y'all. And this is something that has been going on in the industry for a long time when they wear these leopard prints as well. Mind control stuff, y'all. Beta programming. This is another thing that she wore, and when she had the interview, and I was like, that's odd that she would wear that. Just like it was odd that they would be on the checkerboard floors. But the more that they come out and they talk, and the more pictures that come up, it kind of adds up with what's going on, y'all. Same thing. People that didn't sold out, because when Rihanna first came in the game, she got signed by Jay-Z, y'all. And he kind of turned her out with this Illuminati mess. So she was wearing a lot of that leopard print stuff. A lot of people didn't think too much of this right here too. I want y'all to look in the middle where Khalid Cook, he posted this up right after she was taken out. He posted this up. I guess he was trying to act like, he missed his best friend or whatever, and he wanted people to, feel bad for him or whatever. And he posted this up. But I want y'all to notice that this is a key. You're looking at them through a keyhole. And that even has meaning to it as well, y'all. It symbolizes doors being open for them after they took her out. I want y'all to pay attention to now they're like famous right now. Since this has happened, they're famous. The parents are getting money let hand over fist. Like everybody's getting paid right now. So that is a symbol. That's symbolic right there with the keyhole. Opening up doors. The father coming on here with the Adidas, climbing up them stairs. They didn't went up another notch. Now this is another thing I wanted to get to really, really quick. Kyrie Irving donates $115,000. Y'all. He made a couple of donations, y'all. 15, then 65, then another 50. And ask yourself this question, why him out of everybody? And this is one thing that I've learned since we started doing, the Mo 3 case and, Young Dolph case, that people that's in this, this mess, they support each other. And when a big thing like this happens, everybody gets paid. And this is one of the ways that, they support each other by, somebody that if they got more money than the other ones, that's, a part of this Illuminati mess, they give more. Now, when I ran across some of the stuff that this guy is into, I was like, no wonder he was the one that supported them the most. Um, he put up this post a while back, and this is a weird post. My light brothers and sisters, and this tells you right there that this is a brotherhood and a sisterhood. For him to even put this up there, the age of no more secrets is upon us. You know, just think about the things that he's saying and how he's saying it, and then the pyramid right here. These are the things that he was putting up. I see all. So he might as well say all seeing I. But he put at the bottom down here, I see all. This guy is one of the biggest Illuminati puppets out here, y'all. This is why he supported them. Look at his shoes. This is a pair of his gym shoes with the all-seeing eye up underneath the gym shoe. You see the eyes on the side of his gym shoes, y'all? And then he has a pyramid in the middle. All of this stuff has meaning. All of this ties him to this devil worshiping mess. So no wonder he supported them so hard. And the more that he gave, the made other people want to give. Okay? And this is how, you know, people that's a part of these organizations support each other. And a lot of people's like, no, they couldn't have did this. There ain't no way they would have sacrificed their daughter. But look at Rihanna, how she came into the industry, y'all. We're going to talk about that too. Look at how Rihanna came into the industry. She was practically handed over to Jay-Z, you know, gift wrapped. Okay? And they let her, you know, the parents didn't stop Jay-Z from making her do all of that stuff in her videos. They let her do whatever he told her to do. Look at these gym shoes, y'all. These are all devil worshippers, y'all. Now you see why things are coming together, and now you see why they probably are going to get off on this, because it seems as if everybody played their position when it came down to what they did to her and afterwards and everything, how it went down. And pay attention to them coming to the mother house 4 days. Remember I told y'all to pay attention to certain numbers and colors? These are almost the same colors of her casket. Pink and yellow and blue. Now let's get into Rihanna. Remember when Rihanna came into, she was about, 1'5" at the time. She was young when she came into the industry. And how she came into the industry is these guys right here. Okay? They were on vacation in her hometown. They were on vacation. And her and 2 of her friends came to a room with these grown men, okay, that's in the industry. Why would these young girls be coming to a hotel room with these guys right here, okay? And I guess she started singing or whatever, but they were on vacation, so they wasn't looking for no talent. And it makes you wonder, why was she in a room and 2 of her friends with these older men and no parent around or anything like that? So she was out here long before, doing all kind of stuff, allegedly. Long before she even, signed with Jay-Z. They passed her to Jay-Z, y'all. It was a lot of subliminal stuff she put in her music, her videos. And she went in hard, y'all. She really did, with the sacrifices and the this and that. And they have lost a couple people and their family members as well. Now, this part right here made me think about Shanquella, y'all. The suitcase. This was in some of her first videos that she came out with. And remember, the friends brought back the suitcase, y'all, to the parents. They brought it back after the sacrifice was over. And I found it odd that, Rihanna was inside of the suitcase, and then the money all around her and the blood. you know, getting paid for the fame and the fortune, y'all. And they brought the suitcase back home. It's a lot of weird stuff that adds up with what happened to Shanquella, y'all. That's a part of this industry mess. Okay? And you see her inside of the pyramid. This was when she first started off with Jay-Z. And it's something to this too, y'all. You see, it looks like she has no clothes on. Okay? This is symbolic too, the fact that she was taken out with no clothes on. There's connections with that. It has meaning to it. And this is the biggest picture that they put at the funeral home. Why in the world would a daddy and a mama want their daughter half clothes on, y'all? Navel ring showing and everything. This is what they chose to put out at the funeral. And this is a Masonic funeral, y'all. This is a Masonic funeral. And as you can see, they got the pyramid up at the funeral. Now look at the flowers, the same colors the mama and the daddy had on at the, you know, at the interview. I just find this odd, y'all. I really do. Same star that they're on, and we know that he's into this mess too. It's a reason why him and Rihanna is together. Okay, y'all? He's into this mess too. But look at the star, the same star that's on that Starbucks cup. Okay, this is the star that they steps in the middle of the flow in and put the candles around and do all kind of little seances stuff on. Y'all, it's a reason why things are adding up the way they are adding up right now. Okay, it's a reason for that, y'all. Now I'm gonna go to the comment sections now, because those are all the pictures that I wanted to show y'all, but I wanted to come to the comment section and see what y'all saying. Okay. Somebody said they made a song called 2:30, then he passed away at 2:30. Yes. And then they just tried to change that 2:30 on the police report when they just did the little news report. They changed it to 2:40 so it wouldn't be so obvious. Y'all noticed that too, right? They changed the 2:30 as the timing of takeoff passing to 2:40. Like we stupid, we didn't know it was 2:30 already. Thank you. I don't know how to put the Cash App on there, so I just put it on one of the pictures because I don't know how to get it to come across the bottom like everybody else, but I'll put it up. Let me get back to the comments. Did y'all notice that suitcase in the messy video is the same suitcase that's Sweetie and Quavo, when they got into that fight, that they were fighting over that same suitcase in that video that they put up on the news? Same suitcase, y'all. None is going to jail. I don't think so either. I don't think nobody going to go to jail from this, because it seems as if that they have it just right for everybody to get away with this. And it's just like they lining up the whole takeoff mess for people to get away with it. They're saying that, oh, he was an innocent bystander. But how can you be an innocent bystander? Well, who was the target? If they was actually hitting at him and he was an innocent bystander, who was the target? Nobody else was standing over there by him, but their people. So he had to have been the target. They're making the mom and dad check in. Yeah. I think maybe higher ups has total control over the funeral. That's why there's sacrificial vibes. Yep, I believe so too. A lot of people have been coming to my inboxes and telling me that's from there. And they're saying that basically the family has ties into this Masonic mess too. Now, I don't know. I'm not there. So I'm going to say allegedly, but this is what I'm hearing. They always change the times. Yep, they always change the times. And they also change the dates. Yes, they do, James King. The video was the whole play, it seems like. Yep. Just like the video, they showed you what they wanted to show you in Takeoff's when he passed away. And then stuff they're not showing you, but the police claim that they have this footage, but nobody has seen it, that the other guy had, you know, a weapon too. Same thing in her video. Nobody is, you can see certain things, then they telling us it's another video footage that they never put out, that Winter did something to her, but we never saw it. Yeah. This is a complete, like you said, a complete sacrifice. Hey, love. Wildflower. Thank you. What else? And see, they're banking on a lot of people to think that this is not true. And all this stuff don't add up like that. The same symbols from the news station is on Khalid's clothing line. Come on now. What are the odds of that? What are the odds of the mother in these pictures that's popping up with her having a flower of life on her earrings? That is plain as day. When cases get a lot of coverage, people going to jail for justice for Snooty Wow. He haven't had any coverage at all. Exactly. And Snooty Wow's passing is the same circle of people. CMG them and all of them and Mob Ties, they got something to do with that as well. Snooty Wow. He was taken out in Houston. Same circle of people. And don't y'all find it odd that Khalid, he had his clothing line was in Atlanta, y'all? We just found out his clothing line wasn't even, you know, where they're from. His clothing line was, you know, he had a store in Atlanta. That's kind of odd, ain't it? This is sacrifice season. It's called Feast of the Beast. It goes from October 1st to Christmas, the murder of Messiah. Both parents have sold. So yes, I do believe so. And when we start talking about it over here on this page, about how that they keep raising that, you know, GoFundMe and stuff like that, and then she started doing interviews and she started looking like she mad. And I'm like, what is she mad for? You know, what you mad for now? You wasn't mad in the other videos, but all of a sudden now you so mad. Is you mad because people are noticing that you all are doing more talking for the, you know, keep people putting money on that yeah. Sacrifice in plain sight for those familiar. Yeah. It's a lot of people out here that sleep, y'all. It's a lot of people that's out here sleep, and they're banking on people to stay asleep. And this is why they don't want people to let people know about what's going on out here. They don't want people to know, because it's more and more people waking up now. Yeah, where's the second video of Winter? Where's the other coverage of this guy that they claimed did something to take off? If you put out Lil Cam's video showing that he had something in his hand, if you put out Quavo's brother showing that he had something, why not put out the footage of the guy that y'all just call yourself arrested for taking him out? Why not put up a clip of the footage of him? It makes you wonder, is there any footage in the first place? And then while they're calling themselves arresting him for what he did, at the same time, they seem like they're trying to already give him a defense that it was an accident. Keys between the two pillars. Exactly. There's more to the story. Yep. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. My mic is tripping. I got a new mic, but I don't understand how it's picking up all this stuff. Yes, Snooty Wow was he had a big song with Yo Gotti. Remember, he had a really big song with Yo Gotti. Yo Gotti is connected to Mob Ties. He gets taken out in Houston and left in a ditch. Y'all pay attention to this. And then people were coming to my they were coming to my emails, and they were letting me know that they had just had this big meeting, Mob Ties and CMG members, right before he was taken out. The father said he seen the second video, didn't he? I never heard the father say he saw the second video. I went back and I tried to find something that's saying that he saw the second video, and the only thing that I saw was the father said that Gerald guy, the one that claimed that he saw the video. That's what I heard. That's the only thing that I saw, that the father said that Gerald told him he saw the video, which I already told y'all. This Gerald guy, I question that too, because he's an extortioner. He's just like Maltaz, extort people. What are the odds of that? And he the one that got his hand on the footage and you know, put it out there for the world to see. Hey, Pink Coco. Maybe Shanquella knew she would be sacrificed. It's crazy out here. Nothing is as it seems. Anything is possible. Yeah. Look at all the signs and everything that's coming together right now, y'all. You know, I have learned to pay everything attention. And I know we got people that come in here like, you are talking about, you know, you're nitpicking, but that's not nitpicking when you're sitting up here wearing earrings. That is the flower of life, and this is the pillow where she, you know, passed away in this hotel room. It has the flower of life on it as well. Oh no, that's not no coincidence. They are doing everything in plain sight. Yep, Linda Forge. Yes, they are. Hey, love. Hey, Chris. Snooty Wow had plenty big songs here in Memphis. Yeah, but yeah, I know that. But he's connected to Yo Gotti, and Yo Gotti and them is connected to Mob Ties. That's my point. You notice to seem like a different, maybe lower level sacrifice, because you don't see none of the major players like the Crook and the Prince, Hall Mason, Benjamin Crump. I heard Benjamin Crump is one of their lawyers now. That's what I heard, but I'm not 100% sure. So I heard that though. I'm glad I found your channel. I'm glad too. Mate, me. They found Texas did his girlfriend and friends do that to him. I don't know who you're talking about. Chinny or nephew. I don't know who that is. Somebody sent me the story, but I haven't had a chance to go over it yet. I want to go back a little bit to this picture of the mother with the earring on. I want to go back to that picture because I just find that really odd, y'all. And look at the colors. The colors is the same colors of Kyrie Irving gym shoes. Same colors, y'all. Same colors that, you know, the hitters that took her out of town, they wear all the time. So, as you can see, these earrings, flower of life, y'all. Same as this right here. And as you can see, this pillow. What are the odds of the last place that she sleep has the flower of life on it, the same as her mother's earrings, y'all? Make that make sense. That's no coincidence. Same flowers that Quavo had on his pants when, you know, they took his nephew's head off. Same flowers. Same weekend. The same people that whose birthday it was that weekend, her friend's birthday were that weekend too. What are the odds of that, y'all? Do you notice how every time someone dies and calls Ben Crump, he calls the funeral home that's hundreds of miles away every case? Yeah. It's like, is Ben Crump a part of this mess too? Because all these lawyers all over the world, why do they always pick him? Out of everybody. It ain't like he's such a great lawyer, because he lost the first case when I first heard about him. He didn't win the Trayvon Martin case. But everybody calls him like, you know, they got him on speed dial. Which makes you wonder, is he a part of this mess too? Because they all support each other. And this is why this Kyrie Kyrie Irving is supporting them as well. He's a part of this mess. You see those gym shoes has all of the subliminal messages on it. But why this family? I don't know. If they're a part of this mess, then that's probably why. You know, people from Charlotte, North Carolina, they are saying that the family mingles and tingles in this Illuminati mess, y'all. So that's why. It was just their time to give up somebody, and possibly their time to, take a step up the ladder. You see how they didn't get, they're famous now. They're all over the world. Anybody that see her and the daddy out in the street, they're gonna know them. They're all over every news station. They're getting money off from everybody. And they haven't even, well, they're saying they haven't arrested nobody. You know, one minute they say they arrested somebody, the next minute they say they haven't. So I stopped even reporting on who been arrested, because, it's like a circus. Trayvon dad is Mason. Yep, I saw the pictures of Trayvon Martin, his father being a Mason. And look, he got away with taking Trayvon out too. That was their way of getting into their feet wet too. Look who was coming to, support them. Beyonce and Jay-Z came to support the Trayvon Martin now. Okay? Pay attention to that. With all the stuff that's going on in the world, why Beyonce now? I'm just saying, y'all. Yep, he didn't do nothing for Trayvon Martin. He lost that case. And after that, every case that has came up ever since, they call him like he's the best lawyer in town, and he lost his first case. I don't get it. But this is how they support their own. Just like, Kyrie Irving is supporting them. Same thing. Same thing. That is why there's so much subliminals that, add up. And I'm going to get back to Kyrie and his gym shoes. This guy is satanic as they come. With all these all-seeing eyes all over his shoes and everything. And now I'm not surprised as to why he's the one who came out to support them first. By the way, today is Jay-Z's birthday and Pimp C. Yeah, I've been wanting to go into that too. Yes. I think that was a sacrifice too for Pimp C to pass away on Jay-Z's birthday, and he's the one that allegedly has this tape with his wife. Oh yeah. Yep, I think her father's a deadbeat too. Because he got on there and he lied and said that they were so close. Everybody that know them, they know they are always together and this and that and this. But at the same time, he didn't even know she was going out of town. He didn't know where she went. He didn't even know her friends that she went out of town with. Now, a lot of people say she didn't know, she wasn't that close to the other people. She was just close to Khalid. But he didn't even know him either. He don't know nothing about him. So how in the world is you and your daughter so close, but you knew nothing? You didn't even know where she was. He seemed like a big liar. He's a deadbeat father. Yep, them shoes is ugly. Fallen angels control this evil world. Yes. Yes. When I start looking into this guy and start seeing these pyramids on his shoes and all saying eyes, I was like, oh yeah, this is why he's supporting them and giving them all this money, because they all a part of the same organization. This was a play, y'all, to get money out of everybody's pockets. And they're probably it might not even be an arrest if it hasn't been one already. And all that money that they just got, look at all this money that he gave them. And I just found this weird that he put this keyhole right here. I was like, it's got to be something to this keyhole. And when I started looking around, and I was like, wait a minute. What do you use a key for other than to open up doors? And they're giving us subliminal messages right in our face. Oh no, I haven't seen one tear from the mother or the father. And the last video that somebody put up of him, he was really, really trying hard, trying to push a tear out, but couldn't get nothing to come out. That man ain't had no feelings for his daughter. He can't even push a tear out. I don't think nobody gonna get arrested either. They've been showing videos of news reporters going to their homes and people saying they don't live here anymore, or they just not getting no answers. Them people could be anywhere, y'all. The mama knows that was a sacrifice. I mean, look at her earrings. She had on the Flower Life earrings. What are the odds of that? How do you go that many miles away from home and you get a hotel room? Well, not a hotel, a villa. You go there and rent this place and it has Flower of Life on the pillows? Come on now. Ain't no way. Hey, love. Hey, Jessica. Yeah, ain't no way, y'all. Hey, Paula Hall. The news is in on this as well. I just showed you the news. Didn't I just show you the news was a part of this mess? What are the odds of... Let me see if I can go back to it again, y'all. What are the odds of the news? Queen City News. You see this symbol? This crown symbol? This is Khalid's clothing line, y'all. The news that's covering this story is the same clothing line symbol as Khalid Cook. I keep telling y'all this. Yes, the news is in on this mess. Look at her earrings. Look at this. You know, everything is right there in our face. Everything. The mama seems mean and cold like the cookie shop mama. Yep. Yep. As long as that money was coming in, she wasn't frowning up. But now that people is starting to be like, man, you know, they didn't hit their mark. They didn't bury her. This and that and then this. And people, you know, the money done slowed down. Now she got a little mean look on us, you know, when she's coming on the interviews now. Y'all paying that attention? Hey, Fashion 19. Exactly, Pink Coco. How do we know those people from somewhere else? All I know is his store that he got the PPP loan for, Khalid. They said that store is in Atlanta. What are the odds of that? And Takeoff is from Atlanta, or lived in Atlanta. I don't think Shanquella knew what was coming. I really don't think she knew. I think she was being prepped from a little something to be a sacrifice. You have to turn up, Timothy, you have to turn off your notifications and then turn it back on. Because that's the only way. If you're not getting notifications, turn it off and then turn it back on. I want y'all to pay attention too that Duke the Jeweler, he passed away on Beyonce's birthday too. I think it was Beyonce's birthday. Yeah, the infinity links. I just put up the picture about the infinity links on the rug. The same infinity links that, you know, tagged to Takeoff now. Same weekend. It was a reason that they picked her for the sacrifice. It was a reason that they picked Takeoff for the sacrifice. And look how so much stuff adds up. What are the odds of all this stuff happening and it lines up with both deaths? They may not be the real parents of Quila. She definitely doesn't favor the dad. She don't look like the father, but she kind of looks like the mother to me. But it kind of don't matter. It's, even if it is a real child, it's a lot of people out here that sacrificing their own kids. She had no idea. Nope. It is said on this case, it reminds me of Kanika Jenkins. Yep, exactly. A lot of people felt like Kanika Jenkins' mother played a part. They said that Kanika Jenkins had family members that was at the hotel when she passed away. So, yeah, it reminds me of that too. I'm starting to think there's two sides to Quavo. Quavo is really quiet right now, and I think that it is what it is. Everybody been talking about Quavo. Everybody been saying that Quavo is he full of crap, and this is why Offset left. They said that he was doing sad deals. You know, you with a group, but you doing stuff on the side. Quavo wanted to be with the in crowd, and he would do anything to be with the in crowd. And once everything died down, he probably is going to make up. You know, I don't think he ever fell out with them in the first place, but he's going to start back probably hanging around members of Mob Ties, because that's what they did it for in the first place. Soul harvesting is big business. Yep. As well as taking these parts off people's bodies. That's why I do not sign nothing on, you know, when they tell you to, you know, to get your driver's license and all that stuff, is you going to be a donor. If anybody around me is going to be a donor, it's going to be when after it happens. I'm not going to put it out there for the world to know you're a donor, and then something happens to you and they don't even try to save your life because somebody rich needs that part, or a family member needs it, and then they're going to give it to them, and they're not going to try to save you. Just came here to say you are beautiful. Thank you. And notice how, hey, flag on the plate. Notice how she passed away with nothing on, y'all. Nothing on. And did you see the video with Rihanna with nothing on? That's a thing, you know. All of that stuff has meaning. And then you have her picture up at the funeral with nothing on. Would just have, you know, some stockings, really. Yes, Kanika Jenkins' mother is an Eastern Star. Yep, that's what I heard on Fashion, that the mother is an Eastern Star and was paid $100,000 from Kanika's father passing, that he left Kanika, but the mother kept the check and didn't even tell her she had the check. Yeah. And I heard some old stuff about her mother. I heard that, you know, she was out here big gimping, y'all. Her gimp hand was strong. You know, this is why a lot of these, you know, girls was hanging out at her house, because this was something that she was doing. That's what I heard, y'all. So I'm going to say allegedly. Yeah, I don't believe that her friend gave her that kidney either, Selena Gomez, because now they're not even talking. What's the odds of that? Somebody give you a kidney and now you're not even talking to that person. The dice game that was Duke the Jeweler was at, that was at a rental house or something like that. It wasn't at a bowling alley, but it was still a dice game. Yeah. And that's a big thing too. People getting organs, you know, when they go body parts and selling them out of the country, they get big money for stuff like that too. So that's another thing that came to my mind when I found out that they buried her so fast. They buried her really fast, y'all. And I would have been like, I want you to check every nook and cranny of her body for evidence. But they buried her so fast. That was a red flag to me too. Yeah, deception came up when I did the numerology on it. And it's something about getting people that have an innocence about them, y'all. When they take out somebody that has an innocence about them, I think they get even more go up higher. And then if it's somebody that that's their only child, they get even more, you know, out of that as well. But think about, everything that they've said about Shanquella is almost similar to what they said about Takeoff. That they were like, innocent, they didn't mess with nobody, laid back, they was the money, they was the breadwinners. The lady that was showed coming in deleting the video of Kanika was the same lady that did the fake picture of Sandra Bland. I don't know. I have to go back and check that. I don't know about that one. I was keeping up with Kanika Jenkins' case a lot, though. I spent a lot of sleepless nights keeping up with that case. All these sacrifices, same script, different characters. Exactly. Exactly. This is why it's so easy for us to see it. We over on this page over here, we've been keeping up since Mo 3. And there's so many similarities. Just how I knew off top when I first found out about, Young Dolph case, the same people that had something to do with Young Dolph was some people that was connected to Mo 3's. I knew it when I first saw it. It was just like clockwork. Because we had did so much research on this page over here about Mo 3. So yeah, it's a pattern. It's a serious pattern. And they're messing up because, people are seeing it. But at the same time, they still got people in high places, these mayors, these chief of police that helps cover up this mess. So this is why a lot of stuff is still getting covered up. But everybody's still noticing it more and more. Winter is so light skinned she can't hide. She stand down. I don't know now. She can go get a tan. She can go get a. Kanika is that one story that shook grown people to death. Yeah. Kanika Jenkins case kept a lot of people up because it was just like you couldn't rest just thinking about it. You would go to sleep. When you do go to sleep, you went to sleep thinking about it. When you woke up, you was thinking about it. So yeah, Kanika Jenkins case, that still sits with everybody. Everybody still feel like we could have did something to help her case out, But you all see that it's a lot. Look at how they were throwing up devil worshiping signs and stuff in that hotel room. In the Kanika Jenkins case too, they were throwing up symbols and stuff, the Illuminati signs. That's what I said too, Kitty. That's exactly what I said. That's why I said it's no way I would have buried her that fast, because I would have wanted to see if they touched her in any kind of way. I would have wanted to know everything. And it seemed like they wasn't concerned about that. They was trying to get that funeral over with. And the thing that tripped me out is how fast they did that, the casket and everything. If that was her favorite colors or whatever, it was like they got the casket together so fast and everything. It was really fast. It was almost like, what they were saying about Dolph. Like they had already started making plans for him to be gone before he was gone. That's what it seemed like. How do these people sleep? When you're demonic, that don't bother you. They have no conscience. Thinking about Mo 3 case, I wonder why no files erased in Houston Police Department. How we know they haven't been? they probably have erased stuff. You see what they putting out what they want to put out in Houston. They putting out what they want to put out. This is why Jay Prince Jr. has been on social media playing in everybody's face, acting like he gonna get away with this. When Cameron, look Cam, I said Cameron. When Lil Cam went to jail, did y'all see his mugshot? He was smiling, like he knew he was gonna get off from this, because they had already got their plans together as to how they was gonna, what direction they was gonna take the case in. They already knew that they were gonna get away with this. Look how Jay Prince and stuff that he's putting out in the videos and this and that. They act like the mayor and the police that already gave them their walking papers, that you don't got to worry about this case. This is going to be brushed under the rug. Mo 3 has been being busy. He's causing all types of problems in Texas. Yeah, his spirit is strong. Mo 3 ain't playing no games. You see, I don't even get I used to get harassed by Trap, but he don't even harass me anymore. So I know that he keeping them busy right now. Soon as I seen her casket, I knew off top they made that casket too fast. Thank you. You know, all the pretty colors on it and all of that stuff. It was just like, I was like, do they have caskets already that color? Or, you know, didn't they have to prepare that casket? But they did it so fast. I was like, this is weird. The whole thing was weird. Slow down. I just gotta say, this is my new favorite channel these days when it comes to these topics. Keep up the good work. You're awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Rat Colin. I once was told that the world is a stage. Yeah. Remember when I did the numerology? It was coming up smoke and mirrors. It was coming up. And then I put in, I'm going to do another video on it, but I'm just tell you one thing that popped up on the new guy that just got locked up, the DJ. It said the world is a stage when I start pulling up his stuff too. So glad you're talking about this. How is that Beyonce and Jay-Z can be so big, but yet they never have sacrificed anyone? The first time Beyonce got pregnant by Jay-Z, they lost the baby. So that could have been their first sacrifice. I don't know. A lot of people don't know about that. But Beyonce, if you go back and look, Beyonce lost her first child with Jay-Z. So that could have been a sacrifice right there. Wait, wow, this is some real stuff. Yeah. I knew I was going to, when I started finding the stuff that I was finding today, I was like, this is crazy. I don't know if y'all can see this symbol. I'm going to try to make it a little bit more bigger. But I just found that really odd that, and I can't move it over, that this symbol, this Queen City News, is the same as his Khalees clothing line. And this reminds me of Mo3, because when Mo3 passed away, everybody was trying to get paid off of him. You know, y'all see they was putting out them fake news reports, because the very first news report that came out about Mo3, it was the wrong person, y'all. Y'all remember that first report that came out about Mo3? It was the wrong person. They were saying that it was Yellow Beezy's cousin. It really was Yellow Beezy's cousin, but it was the wrong person. Wrong person. Wait 1 second, y'all. Gotta text somebody. Okay. It was the first wrong person. And then after that wrong person that they claimed that was Yellow Beezy's cousin, and they had the wrong cousin, but it was still his cousin. That was the one that they said that they arrested. Then they turned around and arrested 2 people, and they put on the news in connection with Mo3's case, and neither one has been charged yet. This is how they keep playing games with people. And then around election time, they try to act like they're doing some work, but they're really not doing anything. They just want people to vote for them to make it look like they're doing their jobs. Okay? Because everybody is side-eyeing this mayor now in Houston, because he has all these pictures with mob ties, and then people are saying that he's some kin to them. I don't know for sure, but this is what I'm hearing, that he's some kin to them. But even if he ain't no kin to them, he's still hanging out with them a lot. Okay? So, I don't know if it's time for him, you know, his term to be up or anything, but they could be just trying to make it seem like they're doing some work, but they really not. You know, it's too many subliminals. You're saying that you arrested the person that took out takeoff, but at the same time, you're acting like it was an accident. Oh, he was an innocent bystander. If he's an innocent bystander, then who was the person that they were actually hitting that then? Because Quavo wasn't nowhere near him. Quavo had left him. So why was all the weapons pointed toward Takeoff? Now, how was it an innocent bystander? He was the target. And they're trying to, you know, turn things around right in our face. Like we stupid, y'all. Like we are stupid. None of these people are being charged for anything. they're telling us that, and this is how these elites are working. They are telling us one thing, and they're doing something else. This is what they're doing right now. They're telling us one thing, and they're doing something totally different. I ain't seen nobody crying at Takeoff death, Shanquella death, Duke 93rd death. No. We're not even hearing anything about Duke 93rd's family, period. Quavo had on red that night. Yeah, he had on those flowers too. Same flowers that she had on her bed, on her pillow slip. Same flowers that her mother has on her earrings. I've been thinking they're trying to keep our energy and frequency down. Yeah, they do. When they have certain things keep popping up and they keep certain things in the media, yeah, that helps keep down your frequency levels. Girl, you be on point. You open my eyes to a lot of things now. I love your platform. You're awesome. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Maria Jones. Now watch Quavo's career take off. Yes. Yes. Quavo is already in line to get a lot. Okay, because they said that they had a jewelry line and all kind of stuff. He done signed artists and everything. He's in charge of everything. That's what I heard. He was in charge of everything. And I heard that Takeoff was trying to take off, y'all. He didn't want to be in the group anymore, just like Offset didn't want to be in the group anymore. And this is why they took him out. Yes, y'all, please hit the like button. The Nike swoop is the ring of Saturn. Just like Mo3 and Young Dolph family, quiet as a mouse. Yeah. A lot of these families is quiet. I don't care if my family member had money or not. They couldn't shut me up. And the only reason why I think that, Shanquella family is all over the place is just to keep that GoFundMe going. And where are Shanquella's friends speaking out about this? Not one. I know. I was thinking the same thing. She had other friends outside of Cabo 6. So why ain't anybody else saying anything? It make you wonder who all is a part of this little society that was around her. That's why I keep telling y'all. I don't know if y'all ever saw this movie, The Believers. And this was a cult, and they were sacrificing, little ones from little bitty somethings, y'all. Some people are primed for that. Notice how the father and the mama was like, she wasn't taught to be no fighter. She wasn't this. She wasn't that. Who teaches their child to not, I know some people were saying that, I was brought up like that and this and that. But the majority of people I know, somebody hit you, you hit them back. This is what I was taught. If you don't hit them back, I'm going to hit you. This is what I was taught. So I had to go back out and go in because I didn't want to get hit. So, yeah. I think they had that funeral so fast because they was going to try to sweep things under the rug. But the public wouldn't leave it alone. Yeah. This has Psych Out written all over it. I think so, too. Did she have an open casket, y'all? I don't know. That's something I never knew. Did she have an open casket? Raised to at least defend yourself. Exactly. I'm teaching man this crap. I'm going to tell y'all this. I put my son in karate school when he was 3 years old. And they kept telling me, he got to be 4 or 5. And I was like, well, he ready now. And they tested him out and he was ready. So they let him start it at 3. So, oh no. Do you think that this fraternities had anything to do with it? They were all big college frats. That's where it came from. When I did the numerology, that's what popped up. That it was some type of fraternity that had something to do with some kind of college fraternity. That popped up in the numerology. So yeah, I think it had a lot to do with it. And I want y'all to think about this too. Some of the Cabo Six, their parents went to the same schools that they went to. Okay? If y'all think about some of these movies that have cult symbolism in them and it got to do with like fraternities and stuff like that, a lot of these movies, their parents went to the school first and then their kids went there. So they were a part of the same, you know, little sororities that their parents were in. No open casket. Wow. That says a lot too. If they ain't had no open caskets, I mean, that says a lot. I'm glad to see you doing your thing. Thank you. 12 times. 12 times. It's a James King says, yes, the sorority Shanquella was in, and her mother is Eastern Star. These are Boulay, I think I'm saying it right, families. They put colors in videos to let other Masons of right ranking in the loop. Yeah, colors mean a lot. When I was doing my threes case, that was all coming up. It was a lot of stuff coming up in clues and threes. Colors, it told me to watch out for colors, names, stuff like that I have to watch out for. I'm telling y'all, we learned this together on this page. Even that shirt that Shanquella have on, and that shirt says legend on it, I thought about Mo 3 when I saw that too. I want y'all to look at this shirt that she have on, say legend. I thought about Mo 3 then too, because y'all remember that Mo 3 manager, that's what he named his son, Legend. Okay? That everybody was saying that was Mo 3's baby. Yeah. I thought about, that's the first thing came to my mind when I saw Legend on her shirt right there. What else? There are legacies from their parents, frat and sorority. Yeah. And they already know off top who they want to sacrifice from the jump. Look how many years it took them to line Mo 3 up. Everybody was lining up Mo 3 around him, like the Truman Show. They were lining him up for years. And they were all laughing in his face, acting like they were all good, and everybody knew that was around him. They knew that they were about to take him out in a big way, but they wanted to line it up so everybody got paid off of it. Remember, people were talking about the clothes he had on, that was their clothing line. It's the same thing, y'all. Same thing. And now look at this. With Khalid, his clothing line is the same symbol as the news channel. Come on now. That don't make no sense. They had checkerboard at her funeral on the inside. I can believe it. A lot of these churches are involved in this mess too, believe it or not. They said, yes, it was an open casket. Okay, so somebody said it wasn't, somebody said it is. I mean, well, she did get, they said she had bruises in her face, so I could understand maybe if they did have it closed. Eastern Star, that explains it all. Yep. Oh, Takeoff. They said Takeoff was hit 12 times. I don't think he was hit 12 times. They would have mentioned that. That would have stood out. I thought they said he got hit 2 times. They claim she passed away at 3. That's what I heard. And then they changed it to 6. So we don't know. That's a part of this mess too. You don't know when somebody gets taken out. They keep changing the times and they keep changing the date. Do you watch Gematria Effect Sports and Gematria Effect News 24 and 25 on YouTube? He exposes a lot of stuff. Sometimes I watch it, but I mostly watch it Call Me Ken Folks, because I like the way he break it down. They shot the whole Migo team. They was trying to take them all out. Thank God for Migo Bands and Duke 93rd family gangsters. They're moving in silent. That's what I heard too. That's why I don't say too much about Duke 93rd because, people was telling me don't even say nothing else. Don't even say nothing else. That they're going to deal with the streets is going to deal with it. So I just left it alone. They were scared of Mo3. Yep. Mo3 had them hands, y'all. Did y'all see them videos of Mo3? He wasn't no joke. He was a little bitty something, but he brought the pain, and they were scared. And that's a lot that's wrong with these guys out here now. People scared to, put their hands up. They scared to lose. They scared to lose a little fight, y'all. So that's why they pull out weapons, because they're scary. I had a huge family, so I got so many cousins that's all we did was, put paws on each other. So we were practiced for each other. That's why everybody know how to, defend themselves. Hey, Michael Bailey. Torso, neck, and head. So 3 times he was hit. I heard it was 3 times at first. Then I heard it was 2. So I didn't know. I just figured it was 2 or 3. But not no 12. I ain't hear that. They just put it right in our face. Yep. They used to try to hide it, but they're not hiding it anymore, y'all. They letting it all hang out. I'm not sure that rappers are getting money like we think because our rappers' mothers is still in the hood. A lot of rappers is not making the money that they're claiming that they're making. A lot of them is in rental cars, rental homes, and they're pretending like they're paid for. A lot of them got jewelry. Look at the YSL guy, Young Thug. You would think that all his jewelry would have been paid for, but his jewelry wasn't even paid for. So a lot of them is out here fronting, y'all. A lot of them is out here still selling the street pharmacy stuff, trying to keep their head above water, because once they spend that little upfront money, then them labels be coming for them. They ain't not giving them no more money. I didn't see your message, boss man. What was your message? I did not ignore you. I just did not see it. I got so many messages popping up here. Mo3 case brought a lot of stuff out to compare to a lot of other cases. Yep. Yes, it did. And out of all the stuff that Mo3 case brought out, look at all the people that still have they not hauled in for no kind of question. And the people from the movie, the people that helped write the script that they were writing him to pass away in the script, all of that. Nobody's been questioned for nothing. And the same people that helped wrote the script for the movie is the same people that has the murder mystery plays. And they're all just living it up like nothing happened. Yeah, Mo3 was cool. I'm trying to find his message. What is his question? What is Boss Man's question? Because I did not see it. I'm not ignoring him. Saw a few of Mo3 fights. He definitely was a good fighter. Yep. I see why background dancer was scared to fight him. Yeah. He probably scared to fight girls. Somebody said, chill out, boss man. Respect the lady. Is he being disrespectful? I don't want to have to block you. So, get it together. I did not see it. I am just a messenger. The slowdown is 100% truth. Too much fake on this YouTube internet war. It's backdoor season. The chosen have to watch out for each other. Yeah, you have. This is why I love my page over here, because we try to look out for each other. That's all we can do. And when people come over here being ignorant and stupid, we get rid of them quick. I have people come to my, my email and tell me, this person being disrespectful, and they out of there. We don't have time for that over here. And it ain't that serious to get to get views. It's not that serious. I would block people all day long. If they gonna act stupid, let them be stupid on somebody else's channel. I don't got time for it. Hey, mama. Tyron. I'm good. I'm good. They are leasing those cars and jewelry. Yeah. Look at Moneybag Yo, the female that he was messing with. What's her name? Ari or something like that. She was buying her own stuff and lying, pretending like he bought it for her. Just to make him look good. These girls is weird out here. Why would you lie about somebody buying you something? Did I notice the color of her casket was a starburst color? Yeah, that's what we was just talking about, the casket. How did they make that casket so fast? That was weird to me. She said block party. Well, Miss M and Fashion 19, if somebody being disrespectful, y'all, my moderators, y'all know how to block them. Okay, Audio Crack 22, that's family, y'all. Them my peoples right there. Go check out his channel. He don't be playing either. The fact she was videotaped on Facebook, live streams, humiliation ritual. That's the first thing we said over here. It was a humiliation for her to the whole thing was humiliation. You know, it's one thing to put pause on somebody, but to put it on them and they don't have nothing on, you know, that was a humiliation in itself. And this ritual continues because it continued at the funeral because the family, the mama and father, they felt the need to put her picture up there with half, you know, no clothes on. That was humiliation too. I mean, that don't make no sense. Yes, it's a pretty picture. The face picture is pretty, but what about her navel is out? And what about she don't have a shirt on? You know, that don't make no sense. They hit him 10 to 12 times. Family confirmed that they wiped J Prince from the video. They were all positioned around takeoff 2:30. Yeah. And then the police, they want people to, they really think people stupid, talking about, he hit in a crowd and he was just an innocent bystander. How was he an innocent bystander when all the weapons were pointed at him? That don't make no sense. And if you're an innocent bystander, that means you're standing by somebody that they wanted to take out. There was nobody else. I appreciate you too, Artie. There was nobody over there else for them to. How is he an innocent bystander? He was the target. Remember, you said there might not be an arrest in Shanquella arrest. Notice all the confusion now. Yes, I said it from the start. Everybody was like, oh, this and all that. And then I started paying attention to all this stuff. And I'm so happy that I have, you know, my own man and I don't go with everybody else saying on their pages. Because, you know, when I start bringing out the fact that all of this weird stuff is going on with the family and the daddy getting up there lying and all that stuff, then I had everybody else that felt the same way I felt start coming over here telling me, yeah, they noticed that too. And other people not talking about it. But, you know, I have a couple of riffraffs that came in here talking about you disrespecting the family. I'm not disrespecting nobody. I'm just saying what I see. That's crazy. That is crazy. Too much stuff that adds up with this. You know, what are the odds? And this is what you choose for everybody. Little kids coming to the funeral and everything. And I know if a little kid, you know, my little sisters, they will walk past this picture and they'd be like, why she don't got no shirt on? That'll be the first thing that my little sisters will say. Why she don't got no shirt on? Now, if a kid will say something like that, why would the father think that this was okay to put this picture up? Why would her mother feel like that was okay to put that picture up? This is weird. And she all jazzy in her, you know, her leopard print. Y'all, it's just too many, excuse me, too many subliminals that's on everything. And why would he post this picture through this keyhole? outside of telling us that them taking her out, sacrificing her, opened doors for everybody around this whole situation. Starting with this one right here, he was their main supporter. And he's a part of this Illuminati mess as well. He's a part of this mess. This is why it was so important for him to come out and act like, he's saving the day. Because he's supporting his own cult members. And it does not matter that the mother and the father are separate. Because they both are doing things that's questionable right now. They both doing stuff that's questionable. And if Rihanna's mother and everybody else will, hand her over to the elites, y'all don't think that, her parents not hand her over to the elites and let them do what they want with her? They did it with Rihanna. They did it with her. This is sad, y'all. This is a sad thing to sit back and watch. And then you see these horses. And if you think go and look up inside the Freemasons' oldest Grand Lodge. And you see these horses on here. You see the star up here, the carriage. Just the same thing that you saw at this funeral. Same thing. And I don't know, it's something about the mother. She looks so damn evil. The mama look mean as hell. I'm just going to be honest with y'all. Her mama look mean. And then she put out posts saying that she was going to have Thanksgiving by herself. It's okay to eat Thanksgiving by yourself. So she was not that close to her family, y'all. As they want y'all to think. She was saying stuff like she don't have nobody. This is what she was putting out. She don't have nobody. When somebody put out that they don't have nobody, they don't have nobody. She would have been saying, well, at least I got my mom and my daddy if I don't have nobody else. But she didn't say that. She said, I don't have nobody. This is the stuff that she was putting out, y'all. And the yellow roses. The color of submission. And it's weird that them gym shoes is the same color as the casket. It's weird that the people that took her out, this is their favorite colors too. The same color as her casket. This is some weird stuff, y'all. It was like she was being... I wonder who brought her this sweater, y'all, with these flowers on it. I'm telling y'all, I think she was already primed for them to take her out. It was set up for them to take her out. What are the odds of the pillow being the same as your mother's earrings? Look at Beyonce, the 4 horses stay woke. Yes. I told y'all that when Beyonce album came out, we was talking about that heavy on this page over here. About all the subliminal stuff. And all of notice she didn't even make videos for it. The video she put up was the writing coming across the screen. And all this flashing mess. So they can get in y'all head. This is what that's about. Some mothers can be jealous of their daughters. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Definitely. Family members was the worstest ones, y'all. The worstest ones. It is what it is. The pale horse. Yep. We've been talking about them horses over here. We've been talking about them snakes. We've been talking about the spiders that they put in the videos with the webs. Because you notice they had that in Takeoff's video too. With the spider webs all over the place. Like they were setting a trap. Yes, we talked about that in Young Dolph video. With them setting a trap for him. Same thing. So much stuff added up to it. Did you notice the picture of Elise surrounded by checkerboards? No, I didn't see that yet. Yeah. She looks just like the Starbucks logo. Yes, that's why I put it up there so y'all can see it. Yes, I know everybody grieves different, but come on, man, I never seen her mom cry not one time. Me either. Not one time. And the father, after we start saying that he haven't cried once, he tried so hard the last time I seen him. He was like trying to make himself cry, but it still wouldn't come out, y'all. It still did not come out. He couldn't even make himself cry. That pillar, her mother earrings, yeah, her mother had her sacrifice. That's what I said, y'all. That's what I said. It's no coincidence. This pillow, what are the odds you traveling all the way to Mexico? All the way to Mexico. And you get there and the pillow that's on your bed has the same flower of life symbolism. There's no way, y'all. No way. The floor has the Xfinity links on it. There's no way. And when I saw these earrings, I said, what the hell is going on? It looked like you could take that earring and stick it right here, and it would be a perfect match. The Flower Life building, where this is the building where, you know, Starbucks put all of their Masonic mess in there. Y'all. It's like a little museum in the inside of there. Okay? And what are the odds of the Queen City News? What are the odds of that, y'all? One eye symbolism. They think we stupid. They truly think we are stupid. That you don't see this symbolism that's going on with them. There's no way. This is not no sacrifice. I don't care what nobody say. And then the hands on her shirt and the hands on his shirt over here, his jacket. Come on now, y'all. It's too much stuff that's adding up. I can see one or two things, but look at this. Infinity links on the rug, y'all. Infinity links all on the rugs. Flower Life all on her bed, y'all. There's no way. There's no way. And the bell, her daddy got on a bell bracelet. Come on now. He is associated with child sacrifices, y'all. The god of fertility or something like that. There's no way. And now all these pictures are popping up. And you got him over here with the same symbol. That's this Queen City News. It's just too much, y'all. It's too much. There's no way that this is not a sacrifice. Everything that I'm showing you, I made sure I put everything up here so y'all would see it for what it is. Somebody said this stuff is crazy. It is crazy. But it's better to know than to not know, y'all. It really is. It's better to know. Father having struggle tears. What tears? He ain't got no tears. Trapping they own kind up. Yep. And that's the problem with our people. You know, we can't get it together for nothing. You know, when me and Onan TV made up, everybody was coming over here like, I'm glad y'all made up and this and that. And that's what people do, that you on here for a cause. Not for, you know, to tear each other down. But sometimes I still have fun with my comebacks on people, okay? But, yeah, when I came on here, it was my own people that was coming at me. And it was people that they wasn't even no kin to Mo3. But they were coming at me like crazy. Just so they, you know, could all gang up on me because they didn't want me to talk about Mo3. Which was crazy. Y'all talk about what y'all want on y'all channel. I should be able to talk what I want on this channel. Not all of y'all coming at me like that. It says, yes, Quavo had flowers. Yeah. Quavo had on flowers. The flower, yep, that's why I was like, what do these flowers mean on his clothes? And that's when I looked it up and found that. Eastern Star Starbucks. It's designer clothing, but it's still flowers. Yeah. So is that a designer pillow too? Those designer earrings that she had on too? I was saying, don't worry about the haters, Miss Lowdown. You are bringing us knowledge. Yeah, I try. I try, y'all. Try to share everything that I find. That's the curse of us. Yep. Hi, you and Fame versus Sacrifice are the only ones on it. I noticed it when it first happened after I seen the parents that. Yeah, I saw her video too. That's my girl. I love her. Yep, it's definitely adding up. Yes, it is. Everything is adding up. Fashion said this is what they want, though they using them as pawns, but not protecting their pawns after they being used. Nope. You see that? Look at how Mob Task. This is allegedly, but look how it looks as if Jay Prince Jr. sent that guy. If he did do something to take off, they sent him to do it, and then they turned around and tell him to take one for the team, and they told on him. Oh, they don't care about, they're brainwashing them. This is a part of this mind control stuff. They brainwash certain people that they take the fall for them, so that the higher ups don't have to take the fall. And this is how they're trying to get Mob Task off from what just happened to Takeoff. They're letting us see in our face that we can take out a big artist like one of the Migos, and we can get away with it right in y'all face. And we got the police working with us, and we got the mayor on our side, and there ain't nothing y'all can do about it. So y'all just gonna have to accept it. This is what they're putting in our face right now, y'all. And y'all see that. Y'all see how the news report, everything was even off about that news report when they announced that guy. Because they know this guy has ties to Mob Task. But they want us to believe now that they act like they're protecting Jay Prince Jr. by his name being on that paperwork. You cannot have any dealings with, Jay Prince Jr. You can't have any dealings with the boxer. And I told y'all. I said that boxer is going to be one of the witnesses. And look what happened. He's one of the witnesses. I told y'all. I wonder if Quila's parents made her take that Starbucks looking picture. It seemed like that's their favorite picture, to be honest. It seems like that is their favorite picture because it's all over the place. I saw when they took it out the car at the funeral, and I was like, that don't make no sense. This is the picture they chose out of all the, pretty pictures that she had. She had some beautiful pictures she took. And this is what they chose to put at the funeral. Yeah, it's their pawns. And the sacrifice hasn't ended. They sacrificed Takeoff, and now they're sacrificing this guy. So the sacrifice continues. It's still going on. Yeah, they do. They try to drive me crazy. I don't pay them no attention no more. Alternative mindset. I love your channel, your content. It's all in the signs and symbols. Thank you, Tina Love. Thank you. You are doing an amazing job. Thank you. That's why they be hating. Oh, they just hate us. They ain't just started hating. They been hating. I'm just somebody that just added to the list. You was telling the truth. They don't want to hear the truth. They want to just keep hearing lies because good is bad, bad is good. Try one. You're going to be in timeout. Uh-oh, somebody about to get punished. Had to reboot. The Starbucks picture was totally inappropriate to highlight during the funeral service. Yep. That's what I said. A lot of people was coming to my page, and I'm glad that you said that they already have the next one planned. Yeah, they have these. They plan this stuff years in advance, y'all. A lot of sacrifice. Some stuff they do it, maybe a year, a couple months, but the majority of them, we're learning over here that they plan a lot of this stuff years ahead. This is why the story is all over the place. There's so much chaos and confusion, and you don't know, who's telling the truth, who's lying, because they plan this stuff. And they plan for you to be confused and not know what's really going on. Yep. Well, y'all, we've been on here a long time, and I went over everything with a couple times with y'all. I wanted y'all to see all the pictures, though, because this was important, because it was some stuff I missed. And believe it or not, it's probably even more than this, y'all. It's probably more than this. This is just me just strolling to. I had me a little sip today. I was like, let me just stroll to some of these pictures and see what else I see. And this is what I started, coming across. And I was like, this makes sense, His shoes is the same color as her casket. It's just so much, y'all. And then I saw this suitcase. I was like, whoa. I just couldn't believe this mess that I was seeing. I couldn't believe it. But I'm glad I saw it so I can bring it to y'all attention. Yep. But anyway, y'all, I have been on here an hour and 37 minutes, y'all. I felt it was more than inappropriate. It was. Part was too calls for. Great live. I enjoyed. I knew something wasn't right. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed the live. Anyway, y'all, I'm about to jump off of here, and I will post this up for everybody that didn't come in on the beginning. I will post this up. Trust no one. Everyone be safe. Yes, y'all, please be safe. The holidays is coming up. A lot of robberies. A lot of rappers. This is what they're pushing, for people to take stuff instead of go out there and earn it on their own. So you have to be careful when you're out here grocery shopping. And whatever you're out here doing, try to park near the doors. Just be safe, y'all. Thank you for all you do. You're welcome, love. Anyway, y'all have a good night. I am about to jump off of here, and I'm going to post this up on the page. So anybody that didn't come in from the beginning, you all see it. Okay, y'all? So if you have not subscribed and hit that like button, please do. I would appreciate it. And don't forget, y'all, if y'all haven't sent me y'all Cash App, send it to my email. Or you can go send it to my IG so I can put you all in for my Christmas stuff. Okay, y'all? Y'all know I spoil my subscribers over here. Okay? I spoil them. Okay? They spoil me and I spoil them. So I am going to be giving away $600 for Christmas. I'm going to pick a couple people I'm going to give $100 to, and then I'm going to have about maybe 6 people I am going to give $50 to. So make sure you all send me y'all Cash Apps. So, because whenever somebody wins something, I just like to go and send it to their Cash App. I do not like to say, send it to me now, because some people, we had a problem with that at first. And people was pretending to be somebody else and sending me their Cash Apps and all of that stuff. And the wrong people will get the money. So make sure you all send me y'all Cash App. I'm not going to be able to consider you all for the winnings if you don't send me your Cash Apps. Okay? Because I'm not just going to give it to anybody, and I don't want the wrong person to get it. Thank you, Kenyatta Sims. Thank you so much. So yes, y'all, make sure you send me y'all Cash App if you want to be considered for the Christmas giveaways. Okay, y'all? Anyway, y'all, good night. Y'all have a good night, and I will post this up. Okay, y'all? Please like, share, and subscribe, y'all. And share the video so that we can spread the word to what's really going on out here, y'all. Everybody needs to know what's really going on. Okay? Y'all have a good night.